All right, good day everyone. So today we are going to discuss lesson 4 of our subject, Entrep Marketing Management. So it is entitled Navigating Customers, Progressive Approach for a Stronger Market Position. Okay, let's proceed with our first topic, the changing landscape of customer behavior. Okay, so nowadays, in a modern customer journey is a nonlinear and heavily influenced by technology, social interactions, and personalized experience. Okay? So today's customer are more informed, connected, and empowered than ever before. Kasi in just one click, no, sa internet, they can be informed with the product, no? They can search with the benefits of the product and so forth. Okay? So let's proceed with this topic, how customer behavior has evolved. So from passive to active customer. Okay? The customer no longer just consume advertising, but actively seek information, compared option, and provide feedback through online reviews. Okay? So nowadays, customers when they buy something, they are more on reading yung mga reviews ng product. If quality ba yun? Okay? If yung product is recommendable to buy, no? So, katulad ng mga e-commerce platform, no? Before you check out sa Lazada at Shopee and other e-commerce platform, you need to read yung mga reviews, no? Like, yung customers ngayon is more active to search para at least kapag once na binili nila, sure sila na um, may magandang feedback yung product. Okay? So, another is demand for personalization. So, more of the preference ng customer nowadays is they expect more personalized experience according to the study of Salesforce, no? 80% daw ng customers are more on personalized experience. No? So, omnichannel engagement. The customer expects seamless interactions across digital, mobile, in-store, and social media. Yeah. So, one channel lang, they are more engaged on buying the product. No? Next is higher expectation. Of course, customer nowadays, they expect more from the product sa brands na binibili nila, no? Branch must be aligned with the customer values. Of course, yung kasama dyan yung sustainability, yung ethical sourcing. And last is customer nowadays rise of peer influence. No? They they trust yung sa word of mouth from the recommendation of their friends, relatives, and families. No? Online review more than traditional ads. No? So that's why it is very effective yung word of mouth na once na sinabi ng friend nila, ay, ito maganda to. Tapos, malaki yung percentage na bumili siya because of that. Okay? So, example ng the shift from traditional advertising to interactive marketing. Before, mga companies, they spend a lot of their budget, no, sa marketing in TV commercials, no? Yung mga print ads, yung mga bulletins, one-way communications, no? But today, okay, but nowadays, no? So they are more on influencer partnership, social media engagement, two-way interaction, no? Yung brands replying to customer comments on Instagram or on TikTok. So ayan na yung um, mas trend ngayon, no? Nagkakaroon ng interactive marketing. Let's discuss the second topic, the 4C diamond model and customers. Okay, we have here, in understanding customer behavior requires analyzing 4C diamond model. No? Ito yung composition niya. Customers, change, competitors, and company. Okay? When we say customers, the core focus of business expectation are changing rapidly. Okay? So, example niyan is yung Amazon AI-powered recommendation catered to customer preference. No? So, sa Amazon, when you search, no, yung AI, marami pa siyang nire-recommend na product. Same doon sa ni-research mo. No? Nagkakaroon ng recommendations, other recommendations. So, ayan yung customers. Another C is yung change. Okay? When we say change, market dynamics that shape customer behavior. So, yung technology, culture, environment, no? Example niya, yung demand for eco-friendly product influence brands like Tesla. Yan. So, pagdating sa change, um, yung customer more on sustainability, katulad ng lesson natin last time, no? Last lesson natin, lesson 3. They are more on sustainability of the product para ma-build yung loyalty nila dun sa brand, no? Kaya nagkakaroon ng change. Okay? Next is competitors. When we say competitors, brand must continuously monitor competitive strategies. Okay? So, ito yung example, yung Netflix versus Disney Plus. No? They adapt to changing content consumption habits. Okay? So, next is yung company. When we say company, it is businesses must align strategies with changing customer needs. Okay? So, kailangan every strategies na pinoproduce ng mga companies should be aligned with what your customers needs and wants. Okay? Example niyan, yung Apple Seamless Ecosystem. Yung iPhone, Mac, iCloud, yan. Improves customer retention. Okay? So, mas lalong nagiging loyal yung mga customers to buy the product because of these strategies. Okay? So, ang key insight is brand must evolve with customer needs while staying competitive and adapting to external change. Okay? Proceed tayo with the next topic. Airbnb. Are you familiar with Airbnb? So, we have a case study here, yung progressive customer navigation strategy. So, nowadays, yung Airbnb revolutionize yung customer navigation. Dati, kapag nagtra-travel ka, no? Um, it is very hard for you to find yung mga accommodations. Parang nangyayari walk-in inquiry ang nangyayari. No? But yung Airbnb disrupt, no, the hospitality industry by prioritizing customer experience and digital convenience. No? So, gumamit siya ng technology. Ito yung mga challenge in traditional hotel industry. First is yung rigid pricing and offerings. Yung standardized room, limited personalization, ayan. Ito yung mga challenges, no? Yung i-offer mo, yung mga, sa mga hotel, di ba, iba-iba yung mga rates niyan. Yung standard room. Yung iba, mas gusto pa, mas personalized. Another challenges sa traditional hotel industry is lack of direct customer engagement. No? Nagre-rely sila doon sa third-party booking. Okay? And last is low flexibility for customers. So, nagkakaroon ng strict check-in, out policies. No? But, yung Airbnb, binago niya lahat, no? So, ito yung Airbnb customer navigation strategies. Ito yung strategies niya out of the challenges, no, sa hotel industry. So, una-unang strategy ng Airbnb is providing a platform, no? So, ang in-implement ng Airbnb, digital marketplace with AI-driven suggestions. No? Kapag nag-search ka, kunyari, nag-search ka, you are going to El Nido, no? Maraming suggestions, hindi lang isa, no? but you have a different choices. Marami ka pamimilian. So, ang impact niyan is 5 million plus listing globally. So, hindi lang siya local, but global. No? So, another strategy is they engage in customer and partners. Okay? Ang ginawa ng Airbnb, they host guest messaging, review system. No? Sila na, doon sa website na nila, kapag pumunta ka, no? Nandyan na yung mga review. Pwede kang magbasa ng mga feedback doon sa customers. Makikita mo yung mga feedback ng mga previous customers ng hotel na yon, no? So, ang impact nun is nagkaroon ng build ng community trust. Okay? So, another strategy ginawa ng Airbnb is focusing on solution, no? Ginawa nila is flexible stay, local experiences. Okay? Ang impact ng personalized travel options. Okay? So, you can personalize kasi you can choose. Doon na rin mismo sa website, you can choose kung ilan kayo. Kung tatlo, dalawa lang, sama mo, no? Tapos kung may mga additional, they provide information na rin, no? If you need additional mattress, ganyan. Or mag-add ka ng breakfast, yan. So, ibig sabihin naging flexible lahat pagdating sa mga customer needs. So, another strategy, they provide support services, no? Ang ginawa ng Airbnb, 24/7 customer assistant. No? So, you can chat yung sa website nila, meron silang customer service if you have inquiries about the booking. No? Ang impact nun is nagkaroon ng increased customer confidence. Okay? So, isipin ng customers, hindi to bogus. No? Kasi merong nag-a-assist sa kanila. And last strategy is communicating values. No? Ang ginawa ng Airbnb, sustainability, diversity, and authenticity in marketing. So, ibig sabihin, anyone can be, um, can relate in checking in and out dun sa um, hotel na yun. So, ang impact nun na strengthen yung brand loyalty. Okay? So, ang pinaka-outcome, yung Airbnb, nag-build siya ng customer-centric business model, no? Which allow it to outperform many traditional hotel chains. So, binago niya lahat yung navigation pagdating sa traditional hotel change. Okay? So next topic is strategies for navigating customers. Now, to succeed in customer navigation, businesses must adopt progressive approach that empower customer, improve engagement, and enhance trust. No? So number one is providing platform for customer decision making. Okay? So, it is very important nowadays, no, karoon ka ng platform, online platform, no, para yung mga customers makapag-decide right away na they want to buy the product, no. So, customers prefer self-service option and digital convenience, no. So, businesses should offer AI-driven recommendation, comparison tools, and interactive platform. Ayan na yung in order for you to gain yung customers decision mo, no? Kailangan meron ka ng mga AI-driven recommendation. Tsaka, of course, yung interactive platforms, yung merong nag-a-assist sa kanila. So, example yan, mga e-commerce platforms nowadays, katulad ng Amazon AI algorithm, no? So, this suggests personalized product based on the purchase history. Okay? Kunyari, bumili ka. Tapos, yung yung Amazon nag-aano pa siya, nagre-recommend pa siya ng another stores na nagpo-provide with the same product na binili mo. No? So, another example is Expedia and Booking.com. No? This naman allows customer to compare hotel price, amenities, and reviews. Okay? Now, strategies for navigating customers. Another strategies is engaging with customer and partners. It's very important na magkaroon ng interaction between customers, no? Tsaka sa mga partners mo, no? Sabi dyan, engaged customer are 60% more likely to be loyal. Okay, companies should foster interactive customer communities and social media engagement. Okay? It's very important for our customers nowadays to answer yung mga queries na meron sila in mind, no, regarding to sa product na, o service na pinaprovide mo. Ang example nito is yung Starbucks reward program. Na? So, itong mobile app na to offers customized deals, track points, and enhanced engagement. So, interactive social media campaigns. Example na red cup contents, no, encourage user participation. Ayan. Dapat magkaroon ng engagement with your customer. So, another strategy, letter C is focus on customer solution rather than just selling. Kasi yung mga company nowadays, no, they are more on the income, yung profit or revenue na nakikitain nila with the business. But if you focus on the customer solutions, no, mas magigain mo yung ina-expect mong malaking profit. Okay, customer prioritize solution over product features. Okay, so brand must address pain points and provide meaningful benefits. Example niya yung Google Maps, no? So it solves customer navigation problems through real-time traffic updates, alternative routes, and accurate arrival time, no? Dati kapag naghahanap ka ng isang lugar, it will took you time, no, effort to ask yung mga tao doon sa paligid, asaan to yung lugar na to. Pero because of Google Maps, no, na-solve niya yung no need to ask questions, just follow yung routes na binibigay nila. At the same time, nagbibigay sila ng real-time traffic updates. Nakikita mo doon kung traffic yung lugar na yun so that you can go sa other way, no? And so forth. Okay, let's proceed with another strategies. The letter D. By providing supporting services and post-purchase assistance. So, customer service is a key differentiator in today's market. Brands should offer tutorials, customer support, and ongoing engagement. So, as we have discussed earlier, no, customer nowadays are very particular to improve yung brand loyalty nila. They should be accommodate, no? Bigyan sila ng mga tutorials, magkakaroon ng engagement with the sellers. Example nito yung Apple Genius Bar. No, this provide personalized support and workshop to customer to maximize yung product use. Okay? Another strategy is yung communicating value and values. Okay? So, ethical marketing and transparency build trust. Okay? Customer prefer brands aligned with their beliefs. Okay? This is very important, no? Ang example niya yung Patagonia ethical branding. Okay. So, ito yung they provide yung mga athletic wear, Patagonia. So they highlight yung sustainability, yung fair wages, eco-friendly um eco-friendly materials in its messaging. Okay? Let's proceed with our last topic, yung conservative and progressive customer approach. Okay, so companies fall into two broad categories when navigating customer relation. Dalawa yan, conservative, tsaka progressive. So here are the difference of the two. When we say conservative companies, they focus on traditional mass marketing. On the other hand, when we say progressive companies, they personalize customer interaction using AI. Okay. On the other hand, conservative companies prioritize product features. No? On the other hand, progressive companies prioritize customer experience and solution. Okay, conservative companies is reactive to trends. No? On the other hand, progressive companies is proactive in predicting customer needs. Okay, so conservative companies rely on historical data. On the other hand, progressive companies leverage real-time insight and predictive analytics. And last, conservative companies standardize pricing. Okay? Progressive companies, dynamic pricing based on demand. No? Example, in Uber search pricing. Okay? So here are the example of progressive approach and conservative. So, meron tayong tinatawag na Netflix ngayon. Nowadays, yung kalaban nila yung mga traditional cable TV. No? Ang Netflix, they are one of the example of progressive approach na bibigay nila sa customers. They use AI-driven recommendation and on-demand access. Okay? Kapag nag-search ka, nanood ka, nilagay mo comedy. No? So, yung Netflix, they use AI recommendations. There are a lot of movies na more on comedies. No? On the other hand, yung cable TV, they are the example of conservative. They relies on fixed programming schedules, no, base, making it less adaptable to customer preference. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, it is very important nowadays for a company to become progressive in their approach in navigating customers. No? Para magkaroon ng stronger market position. Okay? So, that's the end of our topic. Thank you for listening and see you next meeting.